Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our readings for our people who are born on Mondays. So if you were born on a Monday, you are in the right spot. This is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my cards here. This is for Monday, September 25th through Monday, October 2nd. Woohoo, we are entering into October, my favorite month. Okay, so one of them, and we are using these three decks here: the Star Power, the Moon Power, and the Mars Power deck. They are all by sicksadgirls.com. So if you're interested in these decks, if you like them after you see this video, then head on over there and check it out. Okay, so we are in Libra season right now, season of balance and air, balance and air. So let's go ahead and see what we've got going on for you guys here. For our first card, we have the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess card is, well, she is one of my favorite cards. She is the card of secrets, mystery, intuition, and trusting yourself. Then we have, the Chariot. Two major arcanas here. So we have the Chariot card, which is the card of taking action and making change, moving forward. I like how the Chariot is facing the High Priestess, actually. Then we have the Nine of Wands, which is the suit of fire. Nine of Wands is the card of testing your courage, persistence, boundaries. Those are some of the keywords I like to use for that card. But it doesn't, I mean, we'll read them together and see what we've got going on here. But as far as the High Priestess goes, the High Priestess card is in tune with her intuition, on a high level, subconscious, insightful. And the Chariot as well is a very strong archetype of very powerful, moving forward, and confident. So those are two very confident cards sitting next to each other. Let's put that Nine of Wands in the center, because the Nine of Wands is the card, as I said, of testing your boundaries and getting through struggles. Like life has its struggles, and the Nine of Wands is the epitome of that, let's just say, because the nine, as far as numerology goes, is of attainment and fruition. So there might be something that you've been having a struggle with, and the High Priestess card is here to help you get through this this energy this week by using your intuition, knowing what's right and wrong, and knowing what's right for your situation. I just have to look at this card. That is super cool. So basically, something that you've been working for has been testing your courage and your boundaries, and you know it. But you also, and that's where the High Priestess card is coming in here. Your intuition already is telling you that something's up, something's not right with this. It's like everything that you've been planning. Let's say, for example, you wrote out a plan and you planned every step, but along your path there seems to be lots of roadblocks. Like roadblocks that you don't feel should normally be there. So your subconscious is telling you, your intuition is telling you something's not right here. It's almost as if you've been, I don't want to say set up, but it's almost as if somebody is actually pushing your buttons and trying to test your courage and see how much you'll take. Which will be a lot, because the chariot is a fighter. And the chariot didn't get to this point of the fool's journey without having their own struggles along the way. And like I said, the chariot is, I think, is a card that has a lot of intuition as well. The chariot driver has to have a lot of intuition and knowledge of what they feel is right, because they're moving forward. Yes, some cards depict this chariot as moving forward without really paying much attention, but I think the chariot card knows exactly what they're doing. I mean, they also know the struggles that can come along the way, that they're going to move forward anyway. So it's almost as if somebody's trying to, let's just use work as an example. Somebody's trying to get on your nerves and annoy you to the point where you're just like, oh, I'm done with this. But no, you see that, you know that, but you are not giving up. That's where the chariot comes in. There's no way you're giving up. You're going to fly past every expectation that somebody doesn't think that you can make, and you're going to prove them wrong. So that's just using a work analogy. It could be with anything. Maybe you are started a new diet and people are like, well, yeah, you probably won't lose that weight. You're in the position where you're going to prove them wrong. It's like something that somebody is not necessarily purposefully, if that's a word, sabotaging you, but in a sense, kind of. But life has its challenges that way. So, yeah, you see it for what it is. And you're like, well, with this high priestess energy here, you're like, I'm ready for it. Bring it on, because I will get past this and I will prove you wrong. That's the energy that I'm seeing. Now, I kind of made it sound really strong, and it doesn't have to necessarily be that strong. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be that out in your face, but I'm just using that as an example, and it actually could be exactly what's happening, because it does happen. So anyways, you've got some strong energy this week, but you are surrounded with strong energy. So if you look at this person's face, it's almost like, yeah, whatever, bring it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading, my Monday Moon Day people, and we will see you again next Monday.